Hi guys, Assalamualaikum, all you beautiful people watching this.
Okay, so I have special guest here who sit beside me, pretty lady. So I will introduce you guys who is she. Jadi dia itu kakak ipar aku guys. Jadi dia baru aja datang dari Delhi. Udah berapa hari yang lalu. Tapi seperti yang aku jelasin kemarin, kalau misalnya Clay lagi sakit, jadi kita baru sempat buat video sekarang. Soalnya aku baru santai juga. So hari ini kita mau buat video tentang Q&A, question and answer. Jadi I will ask you some question, so
Okay.
you will answer
Rapid fire or just like that?
just like that. So kalau misalnya kalian suka dengan kayak video kayak question and answer, kayak misalnya kayak gini, nanti aku bakal buka question answer sama mertua aku juga. Nanti kalian bisa follow Instagram aku untuk tanya apa aja pertanyaan yang kalian mau tanyain ke aku. Jadi Instagram aku nanti di sini. Kalian bisa tanya pertanyaan seputar mertua. So kali ini aku buat sama saudara ipar aku dulu. Jadi dia itu kakak ipar aku yang pertama. She's the elder one. So we started.
This one I understood. Okay.
Dia ada
Alright.
warna.
Yeah.
Jadi before we into the instant questions, I will ask you about yourself first.
Oh.
Okay. So, what is your full name?
My name is Shamshad Bano. That's my full name.
Yeah, and I call her Didi. Didi means in Indonesia kakak, same like kakak. So, what is your job?
I work for, that's one of the well-known organization as far as IT is concerned, within the 500 Fortune companies, plus number 3rd in IT. So I work there as a practice manager. That's my job.
Staying in Delhi, right?
Yeah, Delhi NCR is where I have been.
Okay. Now we will start to all about the question about me, your brother, all the family.
Okay,
here.
alright.
So I will ask you the first one.
Mm-hmm.
What's your feeling when your brother said he will marry a girl from outside, not Indian?
That is a good question. So, you already mentioned that I'm the eldest
Yeah.
in the yeah. So because I'm the eldest sister, mostly I behave as friend as well as a parent.
Yeah.
Very less as a sister, but mostly I'm either a parent to my brother or I am a friend to my brother.
Yeah.
So prior to meeting you or prior to knowing about you, what happened was we were trying to look for a bride, of course, for him.
Yeah.
And we searched and we met few girls overall.
From in here. Right?
From here
Yeah.
in India. So he did not connect with any of them. So he decided, I'll go online and probably, search.
Okay.
So he would never confess it or he would never tell it, but he has a type.
Okay.
So his type is someone which has innocence, childish in nature, as well as intelligent.
Okay.
So that's a hard combination to find, right? So whenever he would meet a girl here, he would just not connect.
But when you already find a girl here, did she just talk online or are they met?
No. Like we went to their home and to meet. Like we met face to face.
Yeah, in here. They
So
have
yeah,
culture, right?
yeah, that's the culture. If there is an arranged marriage, so parent and the guy would go to the bride's family. I mean, girl's family, not bride's, and they'll meet and talk.
Yeah.
So we did that, but he wouldn't connect. That's when he decided to go online, and then he met you.
Yeah.
And when he first told me, my reaction as a friend was, okay, he probably would date somebody. But my reaction as parent was, okay, I'm very, doubtful about this. It's
Because
long
online,
distance.
yeah.
It's online. It can be a scam,
Yeah,
right?
scammer.
We all thought that.
Yeah.
So that was my first reaction.
Yeah.
It is going to be a scam, and you have to be careful.
Yeah.
So I became very protective of that conversation, and I was like, no. This can be very well a scam.
Yeah.
So you have to be very careful of whatever you're doing and whatever steps you are. I wouldn't say that I was surprised that he was looking for somebody outside India, because like I said, he has a type,
Yeah.
and I knew it. So I knew it that at some point, whenever he gets married, I had my doubts that it would be somebody from India always. So I knew it would never be an Indian girl. With all due respect to every Indian girl, I myself am an Indian girl, but I knew that he would marry somebody outside, so it wasn't shocking.
Yeah.
But of course, I thought it might be a scam.
Okay, I'm so curious about how many girls like you all are doing what the came to there.
To meet.
Yeah, to meet
in person.
Yeah.
I think 4 of them. that
4
I'm
of them,
aware
and he don't connect with
No, he didn't connect with any
guys
of them.
here, right?
Yeah, that I'll give it to you.
Okay.
He did meet everybody. He didn't connect with anyone.
Mm.
I think one of them we were very close. Like, okay, probably this girl might be, but no, it did not happen.
Yaudah, jalannya Allah guys, jadi dia yaudah milih aku langsung gitu kan, gitu. So, okay, and then the next question is, what is your first impression after met me the first time?
When I think
Yeah,
I first
picked
met you at airport,
Yeah,
right?
I
You
picked
guys
you.
came to pick me, and I was like, you look prettier in person than in pictures.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, she is cute. I
And
think me and
so-
my brother might have reacted in similar fashion. We were impressed the way you carry yourself,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Your dressing style and the way you were behaving.
Mm.
But most of all, I loved how you looked at my brother.
Oh, look after.
Yeah, I mean, the way you would look at him and the way you would behave around him, I liked that fact. So, when I was going there, and I knew that I was going there for a wedding,
Yeah.
even then I was like, my brother tells me, all good things about
Yeah.
you. I knew
Okay,
everything.
okay.
Yeah, I knew everything. So, like I said, until I met you, when I was there, I still had, okay, probably I don't know the
Yeah.
girl
Yeah.
yet. I don't know the girl yet, right?
Because
All I have heard.
Yeah.
I didn't meet you, or we didn't talk.
Yeah, we didn't talk that much because
Yeah.
I'm busy to prepare the wedding, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like thinking too much. Yeah.
Thinking,
Yeah.
which was fine.
Yeah.
But I will give it to you and your family both, because when I was there, in India it's very famous saying, you don't marry just the guy.
Yeah.
You marry their whole
Whole
family,
family.
right?
Yeah.
That's how.
In Indonesia as well.
Okay, so when I met your family, that's when my confidence in you both kind of increased.
Oh.
Then I started having that belief and that faith this would work. When I met your youngest sister, so I think I told you that reminds me the fact that I have a younger sister at home, and behaving in a certain way.
Yeah.
Then the culture that you
Yeah.
guys have on Indonesia, like when I was there, the way people would behave and soft spoken and so polite and all of that was very nice. When I met with your father, when I met your parents, your dad and your mom, so I connected with your father too. Like, obviously we don't speak the language,
but we translate.
but you were translating some of it, and I was sitting with him, and even his presence and the way we were sort of talking and connecting, I could feel that, he does have similar faith, behavior, values as my father does. So for me that was connecting too. And then when I met your eldest sister, so she and I are like similar on so many levels. So it was like a carbon copy of the family here and a in Indonesia, right? So that's when it was like, okay, this is a fit. This seems to be a fit. This was meant to be. And then I was like, okay, now you are part of the family.
Okay. Then the next question. what do you think about Indonesia when you just reach for the first time?
I think I just said that, right?
But
When I
culture.
reached there,
But you
people
just
are
stay like for 10 days straight?
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
Just 3 days.
You guys.
Just 3 days. But like I said, from the airport to
Yeah,
your
yeah.
home to the beach,
Oh yeah, you, my
yeah,
sister.
everywhere we went, I think, and the whole family that I met, and the people who came to wedding,
To us the picture as well.
yeah, yeah, I felt like a celebrity because everybody would walk up to me and say, can we
Yeah,
take a picture
picture.
together? And yeah, it was a nice feeling. I'm not an actress or anything, but it did feel like I was a Bollywood star there because everybody wanted a picture. So I enjoyed that, and I'm camera shy.
Oh,
I don't
same
like
him.
pictures. Yeah, I don't like pictures to be clicked. I'm not very comfortable with the pictures. But then they were so, they will come and ask so politely that I couldn't say no to any of them. And those kids I met in your wedding, those kids, oh my gosh, how cute were they? And they'll come and then they'll do salam.
Yeah, salam.
And my heart would just go to them. I was like, okay, can I just grab them and hug them and all that? Of course, I didn't know the language, so I couldn't talk.
Yeah.
But you may remember one of your, I think it was your cousin.
Yeah, my cousin, the one sleeping with you.
Yeah, so that kid came and he slept with me, right? So it's like, it was natural.
Yeah,
It was all natural when they came and they were staying with me. I think innocence is one word that I would use to describe the people there. Politeness is definitely something that I observed. It is very quiet and nice and peaceful place to live in. Definitely not something like Delhi, which is very crowded. So for me it was a great change. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Okay. The next question is still connection to us. When your brother told your parents about me, how did they react?
So when he first sort of broke the news, like this is what the plan is, they were supportive. Like they were, we tried. We had already tried, talking to other peoples, and it wasn't like that. He first went online before even meeting anybody else, right? So he was respectful of their wishes, and similarly my parents were respectful about his wishes. So when they got to know, of course, if we think about this practically, there were certain apprehensions and questions, right?
Yeah, so
it's a culture difference.
Language.
It's a different country, language. How are we going to sort of connect, be together, and live together? How is that going to work? What that arrangement would be? Those things were always there, of course. But as far as the fact that he did find somebody he
won't get married.
He wants to get married and wants to settle down was over and above all this.
Okay.
So they were very supportive, and they were okay with it, and they were more okay with it because I was okay with it. Yeah. So they were like, if eventually if that's the case, probably it's the right decision that they were making.
Okay. Who agreed for the marriage first, mommy or daddy?
Daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah, daddy.
Yeah.
Moms are moms, right?
Tell me things that you like about me and things you don't like about me after now.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay. I still, I think I still have that same impression that I had initially about you.
But I changed.
You did. You
the
did.
Dress.
See, I think beauty lies in the eyes of beholder, and that's something that our parents have already taught us. So I'm not talking about the fact that just because you dress nicely, you are a nice person. That's not how it goes. Was that something that I observed when we first met? Definitely I did. I liked how you were carrying yourself. But I still like the fact how you carry yourself. I like how you are, around my brother, and the way you look at it. I know it's genuine. I know your care and your love for him is genuine. I know you would do anything to keep him happy, and that makes me happy. I like that about you. Every married couple would have fights and everything. There are disagreements, there are disconnects. You may disagree on a dish,
Yeah.
this and that, right? That can happen. But when it comes to supporting your partner and supporting your husband, I see you doing that. So when he's sick, I see that expression on your face, that tells me you care, right? At the end of the day, that's what I need to happen. You are very pure at heart. No matter, you get angry very easy, like you have short temper.
Yeah.
So I know that, and that might be a shortcoming. That's not something that I dislike about you, but I know that's one thing that I have learned about you, that you are short tempered. But even so, when you would be fine, you will be normal, then you're apologetic about that, and then you are like, you realize that fairly soon, and then you try and correct things, and that takes courage, which I like about you. Again, I like you around Clay very much.
Yeah.
So yeah, she it's adorable.
So the next question is, what change you see in Manzo before and after marriage?
Oh Lord. there are lots of changes. I can probably make a list, and this whole video will be dedicated to that.
the topic.
So we may have to make a different Q&A, probably just one question and my answer to that whole question. There's a lot of
because
difference.
I'm curious about that. Like, I want to know.
I can tell you like one or two things.
Yeah.
He's very patient with you. So you might still feel that he gets angry, or he's short tempered like you, right? You have that common, both of you. But he had no patience whatsoever. He would never compromise on his sleep. Guys, I was in hospital for 3 days. He didn't come to see me.
In Delhi.
Yeah, and I was the only one, and I was hospitalized, and he didn't even come to see me. And do you know what the reason was?
What?
I was working and I was sleeping, so I had no time. Who does that? Yeah, but
Then you alone did it in hospital?
yeah, I was alone.
Ya Allah.
But like, it wasn't that he wouldn't care, or he just didn't stay with me.
Yeah.
But he knew that I wouldn't eat the food there, so he will bring me something to eat and all that. So he would care that much, but he wouldn't stay there with me. Like, he wouldn't stay around when I was in the hospital, hospitalized for 3 days, and he was like, no, I have work and I need to sleep. So like, two things. And the guys, don't judge him. He's very cute brother. Yeah, it wasn't like that I couldn't do anything, or I was so serious that I was going to die. It was not like that.
Just sick.
Yeah, just sick. So that's why. But I'm just giving an example. So he's no longer even like that. He's much more sensitive now about the smallest of things.
Yeah.
So if I mean, if anything happens, like if anybody is not well, he's much more patient with them. He'll probably make food and all that. So like, he was very moody. Now he's not that moody also. So like I said, I can make whole list, but I think all the changes that I'm seeing are positive.
Yeah.
These are good changes. So he's more patient, he's more nicer, he's more grown up, mature, and takes his responsibilities much more seriously. And I think every guy after marriage does that. Most of the guys, not every guy. I wouldn't want to generalize all that. But yeah, my brother was much more short tempered than he is now. So yeah, all positive changes since you and Clay came into his life.
Okay, good then.